All right, here we go. What is up? Okay. So yeah, Reza, what's up, man? Thank you very much. Here's the deal. I will tell you right now, as absolutely certain as I have ever been about anything in my entire life, clean election, only people that are allowed to vote are people who are citizens of the country and IDs checked, blockchain, completely verified. I am telling you, this would be the biggest landslide in the history of American politics in terms of Trump. Absolutely, for sure. Like, for sure. For 100% sure. But I mean, listen, dude, bottom line, here's where it's at. Anybody telling you that, like, oh, listen, oh, it's looking like it's gonna be Kamala. Okay. All right. Well, I would say it's a little premature. Oh, dude, 100% she can win because they're going to. What's the right way to put this? Cheat. Okay. The way that I would characterize it, right? The way I would characterize it. Like, as an example, in California, it is illegal for voting, for poll workers to look at an ID. Okay. That's what we learned yesterday. That literally, if someone comes up and goes, "Hi, my name's Jesse," they are not even allowed to look at the ID. Why would anyone make that law? Okay. Explain that to me. In what universe would making a law that they cannot verify the identity of a voter be the kind of action that the good guys would do? Okay. This is like one of those things that's just so ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, well, geez, I'm just not really sure if I'm on the right team. You're all, hey, are you on the team that wants to verify who's voting? Or are you on the team that literally passed legislation that enshrines voter fraud? Which are you? They're all, well, we went with voter fraud. You're all, then you're the fucking bad guys, obviously. You know what I mean? It's just so stupid. Not to mention, okay, the Electoral College, the number of votes is based on the population. And they admitted that they juked the numbers. And so there's way more electoral votes in California, New York than there should be. And less in the states that they knew would go red. It's like, God, they're the worst, dude. They cheat in every possible way. Now, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Jesse, why do you sound so angry? They haven't even put the results out yet. Call me Nostradamus, dude. What prophecies do you think that Trump was talking about at the end of the Rogan interview? 2 hour 50. I have no idea. I never know, dude. I don't know any, like, I have no idea. But thank you for the super chat. Choke dealer, what's up, man? 2016. They said he could never win, and he did. And now they're doing everything in their power to make sure they do not lose control, power, and corruption. Yeah. And you've got Elon. Thank you for the super chat. They got Elon telegraphing that they're going to prosecute Podesta. They got a pretty big reason to make sure that he does not win. And this is where it's at, guys. It's a dead heat. It's a dead heat. So, I can tell you right now, Michigan is not going to go for Trump. Michigan is the most clearly corrupt state at the government level, in my opinion, in the entire country. Whitmer, you know what I mean? Like Whitmer, that woman, you know what I mean? I do not believe at all that there is any chance that one goes our way, because they are. Now, for the record, can I prove any of this? No. What I could tell you is that in 2020, the big guy got more votes than any candidate in human history in the United States during an election. Okay. Now, in the last 4 years, do you know a lot of people who voted, red, and then we're all, you know what? The last 4 years of Biden, yeah, I mean, gosh, I've just been converted. Now I'm going to vote for the Dems. Like, who do you know? I mean, do any of you guys know a single person, even one that voted for Trump in 2020 and is going to vote for Harris in 2024? Because I don't know a single one. And I can't even explain to you how many people I know who voted for Trump or voted for Biden in 2020 who are now voting for Trump. Uncountable. Not countable. And I'm not some rando that knows like 6 people on my street. I know a lot of fucking people, man. And because I talk a lot, people want to talk to me a lot. And so I know a lot of people's opinions. And I'm telling you, like, none, 0 have gone that way. And all of them have come this way. That poll in and of itself is like, I already know. Not to mention how it went last time. You know what I mean? Why are they going to send the National Guard here if they were just going to rig Trump to lose? Probably because these lunatics actually, you know what? That's such a good question, dude. Okay, that's such a good question because I actually had this written down that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so these loony bins, they actually believe that if Harris wins, there's going to be violence. And it's like every single thing that they say about us is actually about them. Because here's the deal, dude. If Harris wins, nothing's going to happen. We're all going to know that they cheated, but we're all good Americans who are just going to go, we're just going to be frustrated, whatever. If Trump wins, they are going to unleash hell, dude. You know, like Gladiator, it's like unleash hell. All of a sudden, there's going to be riots in the streets. Things are going to get burned down. They are exactly what they pretend that we are. Oh, in Washington? Yes, exactly. Exactly. You're like, you've had nothing but leftist violence from the beginning. There has not been any right-wing violence in Washington on the right, like none. It's all been leftists. And all of them think, all right, hang on. So if the Jewish property, somebody might want to tell him who the rabbis think Adam. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Or the rabbis. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the super chat. Choji, if Trump wins, how long do you think it'll take for them to start a riot? Bro, not long. Not long at all. Like I honestly believe, okay? I honestly believe that there is a plan in place to where, I mean, dude, I just believe they've overtly said it that they're going to 14th Amendment it if he wins, you know? Well, we're not going to confirm him because of his insurrection. Listen, it's a 14th Amendment, man. It's the 14th Amendment. If he doesn't win by a landslide, does anyone actually? No. That's not what I was saying. The Rogan endorsement is good, but I'm sorry. I forgot that I titled it that. Let me tell you exactly what I mean. Okay. I just found that there is a huge hole in my pants. Oh, this is awful. I love these pants. Anyway, so here is exactly what I was talking about related to Joe Rogan. So, is it fair? No. Believe me. You want to know what I'm really doing? I am setting myself and everyone else up emotionally for bad news, because if he wins, this is what I do, dude. Okay, like whenever I have a birthday, I start pretending I'm the year older months before I turn that age, and that way, when I turn that age, it's like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? This is what I do. So you have to take everything I say with a grain of salt. I assume the worst, so that if it happens, I'm like, I told you. And if it's good, it's like, yes. But I really do think they're going to rig it. That is what I believe. But anyway, okay. So let me close my eyes and not look at what you guys are chatting me just for a second so I can say the Rogan thing. Okay. So Rogan through this entire election, stayed as neutral as he could. Fair? Everybody agree with that? He was like, he was very clearly like not being like, no. He's like, I just want to get everyone on the show. I want to give everybody a fair shake. You know, I really, all I want is I just want to get Kamala on so that we can have a nice conversation. I just want to get to know her, you know? I just want to get to know her so we can have a nice conversation, you know, at my studio, yada, 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 right? So then the night before the election, he endorses Trump. Also, he has Fetterman on, okay, in between where she declined to come on and when they have Elon on. Like, all of this is planned, okay? Now this is what we know, right? He has Trump on. He tries to have Kamala on. He very clearly in the Trump one is trying not to appear like he's endorsing him. He's looking like he's asking him hard questions and he's a little bit unsure about it, whatever. But then he has on Elon right afterwards, and he has JD Vance on right afterwards. Okay, so that's all planned. Now, when he has Fetterman on and he starts asking him questions like, hey, don't you think it's a little bit weird that they're busing all the immigrants all over the place to all these swing states? And do you think that like maybe people are concerned about all that? Okay. What I believe he was going to do is he was trying to look like he was, you know, middle ground so that Kamala would have come on his show and he was going to fucking destroy her. Okay. I think that if she would have done his show, he would have fucking buried her. Absolutely fucking buried her. Made her answer for every single thing that we've all wanted answers for. Would have made her talk about the pandemic. He would have made her talk about immigration. He would have made her explain herself about why they're busing all these immigrants all over the place and what they're doing. I think he would have confronted her on all the things she can't defend and forced her to try without a teleprompter. I think it would have been fucking biblical. I think it would have been the most incredible thing that we've ever seen. And they actually were smart not to put her on, because he would have literally reached down her throat and taken her heart out through her throat. I think he would have literally made it to where if they tried to pretend she won after that performance, it would have been impossible. I think Rogan was slow playing it all along, all in the attempt that they would make this stupid ass decision to get her in that seat. Because once you're in the seat, you can't get up, dude. You can't get up. So I agree. Her not going on made her look weak. However, that was smart. That was smart. Got a stub for my ballot. You can't even find my name on it. Yeah. You probably do you live in California where you're not even allowed to ask a person's name? Dude, I mean, I was looking at this today. You know, like one hang on. Let me see. Hang on. Let me share this with you guys. I assume you guys seen these, right? Okay. If that's fake, bravo, dude. Absolutely amazing fake. Because that looks, I mean, listen, I can't verify whether or not these are good or not, but like that looked very real to me. And it's like, wow, that is very, very concerning, dude. That is very concerning. Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand why the federal government doesn't pass a law that everyone needs to show fucking ID to vote, dude. You know what I mean? Like, how is that not a federal law that you need to verify your identity before you can vote in the federal? It's so stupid, dude. Yeah, and if asking for no names, a person can vote over and over. Correct. Hang on for a second here. Trump train incoming. Stop by the page and say hey sometime, Scott. I will, my man. I will. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, listen, dude, at the end of the day, I am just what's the right way to put this, dude? Like what how do I put good words to this? Okay, if they were down to if you think like oh, actually okay, I got it. If you believe they juked it last time, which I do, okay? I personally do. I don't know, man. I have no proof. I have no proof. I just personally, my opinion is that it was juked last time. Now, if you believe it was juked last time, why on earth would you think that they're not going to do it this time? You know what I mean? Billy, thank you very much. Much appreciated, dude. What? I'm very, very confused by this comment. Did you like just hop on? Did you hear what I said? I said Rogan was slow playing it to get Kamala on so that he could destroy her in front of the entire world. What? How are you going to tell us that we're all dumb and you know everything? He even said to Trump, it's all about timing. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. I'm going to tell you in advance right now, dude. I am in the mood to fucking shit down people's throats. So I'm going to do that right now. This is fucking nonsense. How is what you just said in any way contradictory to what I said? Okay. Rogan was trying to trap Kamala on his show so he could expose the fact that the DNC is absolutely corrupt top to bottom. And he was going to light her up, dude. In what way did that comment in any way contradict what I said? Explain yourself or fucking go somewhere else, idiot, or apologize. God, dude. Okay, so what I'm reading right now, hang on, let me see this. Let's see when will we know who? Because this is the thing, dude. Okay. Trump has all of the people. I mean, a lot of the people. He has all of the people who I respect. There's literally no one like who's a big figure that I have like a lot of respect for who's on the other side of us. None. Fucking none. Okay. But they still control all the institutions. That's why I think that we're going to get fucked here. Simple as that, dude. That is why my concern is because like Trump has the populace, they have the institutions, right? Now, one thing also, dude, is that I heard Ben Shapiro talking about this morning on Timcast about how Florida cleaned up their the way that they do their voting and that like they count that like just at the second that the polls close, they're going to have the count and we're going to know. And when it comes to these other states, we might not know till like Thursday, they're saying. It's like, oh, good. You know, Jerry reports Storesies when they are less relevant, i.e. either jab or Palestine. The damage is done. Jab, jab. If I'm wrong, fire me, Jesse. I support. Wait, what? Or Jerry reports stories when they are less relevant, i.e. the jab or dude, Rogan was all over the jab. Damage is already done. Jab, jab. If I'm wrong, fire. Dude, he had on Dr. Whatever from CNN dead center of the jab and humiliated him. Exactly like I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm saying he would have done to Kamala. He humiliated that doctor. Didn't know shit. Like the doctor literally didn't even know about the studies that Rogan brought up. These elections need to be put on blockchain. 100% agree. They will never do it. You know what I mean? They will never do it because like they're not like they have a super majority. There was absolutely no consequence for 2020. Completely agree. Thank you for the super chat. Like, here's the deal, dude. Like, they have a super majority in California. They will literally do whatever they want there. Okay. They will do whatever they want there. So you could just look to California and go, all right, what do they want to do? You know what I mean? Like, what do they want to do? And they're like, we want to enshrine the ability for people to cheat. There's no one who's going to be able to explain why you can't look at an ID in California. What possible explanation could there be for that? Racism. If you look me in the face and tell me that the reason that you want to not ask for voter ID is because of some kind of racial injustice, I literally know if you act, you have two options. Either you are a dishonest cheater, or I could surgically remove the top of your head and go like this, and there would be no fucking brain inside your head. Okay. Like, that is that stupid. It's that dumb, that fucking line. I can't with that. If we lose, then what? What do we do? How do we fix this? We don't do shit. That is exactly why I think they're going to, because we have no recourse. What are we going to do? Thank you for the super chat. That's my honest opinion. I don't think that there is anything that we can do, because like I was saying in my video that I did on Rogan. No, I'm sorry, not on Rogan. On Rogan. Yeah. What was the title of that video that I did yesterday? Whatever. The one where I went crazy. I was saying, like, these guys game plan all of this out. They know all of the legal steps that you can take. They know exactly how you can or cannot verify votes. They know all of these things. And so, like, they already know what's going to happen, right? Like, there are people who came into state governments with evidence of how these things got juked or whatever. I've watched the videos, and then no one ever follows up on them. Like, no one ever does anything. You know what I mean? It's like, think about this, okay? Think about this. There are only a handful of states that you need to make sure go your way in order to win. And in those states, there's only a handful of counties that you need to make sure go your way in order to win that state, okay? And in those counties, there's only a couple people that you need to have in your pocket in order to make sure those things go that way. Okay. What would you do for $8 million? Just as an example, just as a random number, like, what would most people do for $8 million? Do you have any idea what kind of money is behind the machine? You know, like, do you have any idea how much money these people have to throw around at a problem as big as we need to make sure that we don't lose the seat of the president of the United States? Like, they will throw any amount of, like, these people who are just in there kind of like, and they're like, listen, you're going to be doing the world the greatest service ever. This guy wants to drive the earth into the ground. You might be talking about all out Armageddon. So all you have to do is save the world and make $8 million. Are you in? They're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in. I'm going to help you. These scumbags. Does anybody really believe that Carrie Lake lost in Arizona? Does anybody actually believe that? Oh, really? Her opponent was in charge of counting the votes? Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's legit, dude. I'm sure that's legit. No, she's not going to go out and do it. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. I am doing a very poor job controlling my language. We are not demonetized yet, though. That's good. That is really good. Okay, Choke Dealer. How can Elon Musk figure out how to make a rocket return to Earth and land on a tripod and Pennsylvania and not be able to figure out how to count votes in one day? No. They can't. They are intentionally not doing it. You know what I mean? They are intentionally not doing it. They don't have complete control of the institution anymore. That's why P. Diddy got busted. Wrong, in my opinion. I think, okay, I'll tell you what I honestly think. I don't think people realize how big of a deal this is to these guys. Like, I think when you go to Soros, Gates, and these guys, and you were like, what is the most important thing priority to you guys right now? And they're like, winning the U.S. election. We can't let Trump back in. Can't. That is the number one priority. Okay. Now, let's say that Diddy really was a Jeffrey Epstein type person who's been interacting with these global billionaire string pullers, And he's been telling them for years that he's got juice and he's got dirt on all of these people, because that is why he would have such an amazing amount of access and all that, because it's not, he's a political player, right? Like we all know that he was playing in politics, vote or die. Oh, number one priority, we got to get Trump out because of blah, blah, blah. I showed you guys that video. Okay. He was in those circles. So he's telling people he's got that juice. Now, what happens? Okay. Now, Diddy, he wants the juice. He also cares about his relationships with these people. Like Diddy is, Diddy never even said a single negative thing about Suge Knight, Tupac, any of these guys publicly. On the backdrop, he's trying to have them killed. Okay. Like he's trying to have them killed. You put him in front of a microphone and he's like, no, man, I got nothing but love for these guys. I got whatever. Publicly, he wants everyone to think that they're friends. Now, he might go blow up their car or try to have them killed, but he definitely does not have problems. And I'm telling you, I bet you that these guys, this is my theory, that they came to Diddy and they were like, you need to pull every string that you have. I need every one of these celebrities to endorse Harris. And Diddy's probably like, what? You want me to pull that? I can't get all of them to do that. I thought you have juice on all of them. You already told us that you've got Snoop, that you've got this person, you've got this person. You've been telling us this for years. Well, guess what? Okay. The rent's due. You need to go tell them that they need to publicly endorse. They need to tell everybody that this guy, we're losing your group, right? Because all of a sudden rappers started endorsing Trump. They're like, look, dude, you're losing control. I thought you had control of the industry. This guy, 50 Cent just said, he said he's down with Trump. This guy just said he's down with Trump. This guy just said he's down with Trump. You need to get control of your community. We can't lose the black vote and still win. You need to go start pulling strings. And I bet Diddy's like, I'm not just going to go blackmail all of my friends to get them to endorse Kamala. I'll never be able to do anything with these people ever again. Like they don't even know I have this blackmail. He refuses. Guess what? Homeland Security, boom. And then now who's got the juice, dude? They'll put him in a fucking box and they'll go twist the knife on all of them. And suddenly everyone is endorsing Harris. Okay. That's my theory on exactly what happened there. And by the way, all you new members, welcome, dude. UK supporter here. Let's go Trump MAGA. Appreciate you and your family, your content. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate your aid, Adams. Jesse, a Rogan endorsement is good regardless. Of course. It's great regardless. What I'm saying is that he would have done it earlier. I'm giving Rogan props. I'm saying what he was doing was trying to trap Kamala by not endorsing Trump until right now. He was trying to he was trying to really affect the election. Like, I think Rogan was trying to affect the election in a way that people don't even understand. Like, everyone thought he was just sitting out, and he wasn't. He wanted to drive a stake through these people, dude. And how he would have done that is if he would have gotten her on the show. That's probably why he wasn't trying to get Waltz, because obviously he could humiliate Waltz, but that's not going to have the impact of Kamala. And that's also why he wouldn't travel there, because if he goes to where they are, she's like, yeah, we can do a Rogan show. You just need to come to me and we'll do an hour. Okay, well, what happens when he comes to them and he's like, so why don't you talk to me about whatever, whichever area he wants to go to? They're just like, okay, that's enough. Cut it off. Like they wanted to take him out of his comfort zone and into a place where they controlled everything. So he couldn't ambush them, which was smart because he was going to, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. Sorry. I just didn't do this one. Trump, did you see the newest report about Imane Khalif? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I am absolutely doing a video about this. It's like, of course, dude. Of course. Of course, right? It's like, oh, yeah, oh my God. You know what? I'm in the mood to break balls, Let's actually go over to X and let's ask, I don't know, RG3 as an example. So here, let's share this. Let's say still waiting for your on Imane Khalif being verified as a 100% man. because we told you. You know what I mean? That shit, like, the Imam Khalif sued these people. They sued. They were like, oh my God, they harassed us. They harassed us. And literally all anyone said was like, this is disgusting. You allowed a man in the women's division in boxing beat the shit out of these women, like not only took their dreams from them, but hurt them. And we're all supposed to watch and be like, this is awesome. The Olympic Committee's like, you can't trust these Russians that said that she's got XY chromosomes. Like, you need to know where to get your information. Trust us. She's a girl. She's definitely a girl. They fucking had me going a little bit where I was like, maybe she is. I don't know, dude. How do I know? And of course, it's a dude. Of course. Verified 100%. Testicles, no uterus, a micropenis, testosterone like a man. Absolutely 100% man. Now, is anybody going to fucking apologize? Is anything going to, like the lawsuit? I hope everyone who got sued, J.K. Rowling's and all them, that they countersue for 50 times what they got sued for, like, or whatever they spent on it, countersue and be like, you knew you were a man. You know what I mean? You knew you were a man and you sued me. You made me spend money. Now, see, and hey, by the way, you guys heard J.K. Rowling's fucking Harry Potter billionaire probably has some juice to be able to make them pay, which she should. Anyway, how's hair you got on? How's hair you got on? I don't understand the question. Thank you for the super chat. Scary how many requests to delay when polls close. Who can we trust beyond ourselves? Correct. Every single thing feels dirty now. It just all feels dirty. Ben Shapiro, he is like, I'm always partial to him because he's one of the people that led to my complete conversion politically, because I started listening to him, like, when I was still a Democrat, I don't know when, but and I started watching him and I'm like, man, this guy is really smart. He makes excellent points. He clearly is not one of these people who just like agrees with everything on either side. That's all I'm looking for, is give me proof that you're thinking for yourself. And he had done that a ton. So I started watching his show, and that's where I started learning about woke, where I was like, what is this woke thing that they're talking about? I don't pay attention to these fucking weirdos. And so when I started seeing that, I was like, whoa. Those people are Democrats? And that was all part of where I went from I just didn't even pay attention to politics really, to where I am now, where I have a fucking, I spend time every single day promoting the exact opposite of that stuff. But in my opinion, he does not give enough credence to institutional cheating. You know what I mean? Where it's like to him, when we were talking about the jab and stuff, he's over here just nah, man, it's all great. They had to get caught so red-handed for him to even start to consider that maybe, there's something shady going on. And I think that when he talks about the results and all that stuff, he's still way on the side of he's not giving enough credence to dude, what are you talking about? There's no evidence. You saw Wisconsin jump up 100,000 votes overnight, right? Oh yeah, Trump's winning. And everybody's like, he's winning. And then we go to sleep, we wake up, and it's all, something, I don't know what happened. Wisconsin got 100,000 ballots overnight. So did Michigan. You're all, that's legit. That sounds super legit, dude. Well, they did say that the mail-in votes were going to favor, Biden heavily. You're all, yeah. So they explained how they were going to cheat in advance. And that means what? Stop listening to me, Siri. Wait, it says what it heard me say. What it heard me say was go to sleep and then 100,000. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that doesn't seem shady to you. 100,000 spike in votes. Come on, dude. But anyway, he was talking about how the worst thing that's happened to the American, to the electoral process and the country in general, was that in 2016, all of a sudden it turned into this thing where if the side lost, they straight up didn't believe that it was even possible. And it was the left that did it first, where they were like, he won. That's impossible. So now it has to be cheating. Then, in my opinion, through that process of them investigating the cheating, they figured out all the ways that they could cheat. Then they implemented mail-in voting and broke all of the rules so that we could just have like ballots and ballots and ballots and ballots and ballots coming in. You have these gigantic jumps overnight. You're talking about states that are going to be decided by 10, 20,000 votes. They get 100,000 votes overnight. You're all, guys, are you fucking serious? And like and the fact that there's anybody in the country that doesn't look at that and go, okay, clearly they were cheating, then anyway. So Rogan gave her a reverse spin kick. Well, he would have given her a reverse spin kick straight to the teeth if he would have gotten her on. P. Diddy has been working for the Fed since the 90s. People in charge don't care about the kid stuff. It favored their cause. They care now. Right. Like, because my theory, it's a good theory, right? That Diddy was like, I'm not going to pull the string on every single person that I have sex tapes on. Are you guys out of your mind? That's the entire music industry. And they're like, because like to them, they're like, our entire control mechanism on the world is at stake. You need to pull all the strings. He's like, yeah, I don't like, this ain't that big a deal for me, bro. I'm still going to be one of the most famous black billionaires in America. Even if it's him, I don't give a shit. They're all, yeah, but we do. He's like, okay, but I don't. Same thing, in my opinion, that happened to Andrew Cuomo. Okay. I think it's exactly the same. Again, I'm just theorizing. I have no idea. But Andrew Cuomo is the hero of the pandemic. He's a hero. He's the hero. They're like, dude, he put a bunch of people into nursing homes that the state was giving money to, which obviously he's getting a kickback from. Why would he put them in nursing homes? You know, like these nursing homes. Oh, yeah. And they're going to get like $20,000 a month from the state per month per patient. And it's like, and old people are most likely to die from the virus. He's like, I'm sorry, what did you say? You're like, you are literally ensuring that there are going to be mass casualties in these nursing homes. If this really is what you're saying, he's like, I don't know. All I heard was math, $7,000 kickback to me per month per person, and don't care if they die. Okay, cool. You know, but they're like, no, we haven't heard about any of that. None of that matters at all. He's a hero. And then they were like, okay, look, man, we're not getting wide enough adoption of the jab. We need you to mandate it for healthcare workers or else fire them. And he's like, that's political suicide. I'm not doing that. That's insane. I'm not, listen, there are things I'll do. There are things I won't do. Okay. I'll kill a bunch of old people by accident because I'm getting lots of money, but I'm not going to tell all the healthcare workers they have to take some experimental shot that no, I'm not going to do that. And they're all, you sure about that? Yes. You know, he talks all slow. He's all, yes, I'm sure about that. They're all right. Well, lay in the bed that you made. And all of a sudden these guys are all, he talked too close to my neck. You know, we were at a thing and he told me I looked pretty and hit the back of his hand brushed against my lower back. And I'm going to tell you right now, I felt very uncomfortable. Okay. He's a sexual harasser. They're like, wait, what did he do? He touched my lower back and I felt used and gross. And I did not agree to anyone touching my lower back like he did. It's like, okay. And they're like, and you know, just kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. You're like, man, they're going to get this dude, you know, like they're going to get this dude. And then he's gone. First thing that happens when that psychopath, look at this chick's face, dude. Straight up. Look at her face. Okay. Kathy Hochul. Let me get a good picture of her. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, whoops. Ugh. Look at her face. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like when people are like, you know, when you look at, oops, they're like, you know, when we You look in the eyes of a killer and you know. Is this the kind of person that you look at? You're like, this person is on antidepressants and a bunch of things. There's nothing going. There's no one home, dude. You're like, dude, it's not okay. You can't fire 70,000 people. She's all, yes, I can. I absolutely can. You're incorrect about that. So that's what I think happened with Diddy, dude. There are a lot of teams of white hats out there right now secretly intercepting the attempts at cheating. I hope you're right, dude. That's what my boy Drew keeps telling me. I cannot even explain to you how much I hope you guys are right, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. And thank you, Papa G. Appreciate you. See, look, dude. Anybody who has testosterone above normal or at normal, which you could tell just from pictures, is on our team. Okay. Did you guys see? I don't know. You guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, first of all, why? But I want to show you something real quick. There were a couple. God, there's one meme I want to show you guys so bad, but I'll get kicked off the internet for like forever, like no coming back. Okay, here. Oh. Okay, hang on. So this is my story today. Oh my God, that reminded me. I have to show you guys the best thing ever. Wait. Oh, never mind. I posted it. The Electoral College, if you got 1 vote per rep of 225 bench. It's true. It's honestly funny because it's like true. You know what I mean? It's true. It's straight up true, dude. There is not, I mean, basically, like you could probably count on one hand the number of people per state that could do 10 reps at 225 who are voting for Harris. For real. You know what I mean? And then, man, okay, so the other one of these that I can only text to my friends is basically invert that joke, like what it would take for the Electoral College to go all blue, and just think of the most like politically incorrect and insulting way that you could possibly say that. It is fucking hilarious, dude. I've been sending it to only my best friends because, you know, if I put it on the internet anywhere, it's going to be like, and say goodnight, Jesse on Fire. That was a nice career you had. I might even get kicked off X if I posted that. But it is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so let me show you. Let me see. Oh my God. Look at this shit bag. I didn't even realize this. Look at this, dude. Hold up. RG3. The truth about why Nick Bosa will get fined for his MAGA hat. Let's listen to this stupid
football field. So let's do it. Yes, Nick Bosa will get fined for wearing that hat. And whether you like it or not, he should. Nick Bosa can vote for who he wants, wear what he wants, and speak on whatever he wants. But Nick Bosa also has to be prepared for the backlash for expressing his political views and the fine that will come. And trust me, this is coming from experience. For example, I once wore a No Jesus, No Peace shirt to a press conference after a game. I was told that if I didn't take it off, I was going to get fined by the NFL because the message on my shirt was not approved by the league. So as you can see, I turned the shirt inside out to protest not being able to wear a shirt that represented my faith.
First of all, how are you a Democrat if that's where you stand on faith, my dude? You know that they don't like that where you're at. Like, your political party is very much not down with your No Jesus, No Peace shirt. By the way, he's making way more sense than I anticipated.
Oh, and we all know what happened to Colin Kaepernick. He protested police brutality and racial inequality during the national anthem.
Yes, correct. How'd that go for him? Turned out the fans were not very into that, that stance.
Wasn't being political, but him kneeling was...
Hold up, that wasn't being political? Hey, that wasn't being political, guys. That wasn't being political. I was unaware that's a non-political stance. Give me a break, guy. Okay, I'm just going to give him a pass on this because he's not being unreasonable, but he's still an idiot who defended Amin Khalif and is definitely not going to apologize. Okay, so the thing I wanted to show you, I got to figure out exactly where it is real quick. This will take me 2 seconds, and I promise you it's going to be worth it, and I might cry on video, and I will definitely not be embarrassed. Hang on for a second. It's the best thing I've ever seen, dude. It's on Colin Rugg. Okay. If you guys haven't seen this, dude, this one hit me like straight in the heart, dude, where I was like, damn. And everybody I've sent it to, they've texted me back. They're all, I think I might have just cried a little bit. I'm like, me too, dude. It'll get you. Hang on. What time was this on? Okay. New closing. New voting machines are down in Columbia County, Pennsylvania, prompting the GOP to urge voters to stay in the God. Of course they are in Pennsylvania. Absolute scum. Oh, here we go. New male voter, male Kamala Harris. By the way, none of this is what I was talking about, but we'll get to it. Male Kamala Harris voter says crying on CNN he is voting for Harris so his daughters can have a boy. What an idiot, dude. Oh, my God, what an idiot.
Who'd you vote for today?
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Why is that?
I have 3 daughters, 4 children overall, and women's rights is pretty important to them and my daughters. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about that. I didn't think that I was going to do that, but, just their bodies, their choice type of a mentality.
Oh, we're going, hey, guys, we're still going our bodies, our choice. Unironically, after supporting mandates, taking away people's livelihoods. I can't with these people, dude. I'm sorry, but let me watch this guy cry a little bit more.
I want them to grow up in a world that's welcoming to everybody. So yeah, that's why I cast my vote today.
Really? Welcoming to everyone. He said that unironically, dude. Wait, hang on. Is this it?
They could never forget. So they came at bars.
Nope, this is not it. Hang on. Where is this thing, dude? I'm telling you, let me just see when this is from. 11/4 at 10 a.m. That's okay. Here we go. This is at it says new closing. New closing. Here we go. Okay. This, if you guys have not seen this, I am telling you, this is the best thing you will have seen in a long time. I'm going to keep myself small because I don't want to cry on camera. Watch this, dude.
What will we do with this moment? How will we be remembered? Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we, the people, choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Don't you want healthy children? Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
The sweet emotion raining all over me.
I come to you today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
The people dreamed this country, and it's the people who are making America great again.
Bro, whoever made that needs a raise fast. So yeah, that. It's like the best campaign video I've ever seen. How do I not follow these guys? So yeah, whoever voted the other way voted against that team, which is insane. Okay, let me get caught up here. You and Rob Norris should do a collab. He's a good channel. I recommend. He knows Destiny's debate tactics very well. Rob is the best Trump debater. I am sure, dude. I'll look him up. Wait, hang on. Let me. I'll look him up real quick. Thank you for the super chat, good sir. No one is ever gonna. No one is ever gonna get on me on a debate ever again. I went into that as a conversation. Well, I subscribe to his channel now. Thank you for the super chat, good sir. Politicians and Diddy did piddlers. Exactly, dude. 3 a.m. The pallets come again. Which pizza box window coverings? Coverings Papa John for repeat or Domino's? Oh, yeah. Dude. What this is, let me tell you, check out the election numbers. Okay, hang on. Where the fuck did that go? Okay, hang on. It still shows. This is still what I got, dude. I don't know if there are results that are coming in. They've given up on the election day. They'll try to stop him in a courtroom next. And then when that doesn't work, fake alien invasion. Yeah, dude, you are not lying. I'm sold on fake alien invasion. I really am. But yeah, Choke, are you seeing election numbers somewhere that I am not seeing them? Giselle. Let me call this. My daughter is right outside my studio and she doesn't hear me because she's playing Fortnite and has headphones on.
Let's go shooting.
You want to go shooting instead?
Yeah. Where do you want to play Fortnite?
I said it's up to you. You can play Fortnite or go to the shooting range. What do you want to do?
I'm a very indecisive person. You are choosing.
You are a 12-year-old version of me. I'm the most indecisive.
No.
What?
I'm very indecisive.
I know. You have my brain at age 12, which is more indecisive than my brain. So you have to choose.
Yes. No, I can't. And then I'm going to regret what I chose either way.
So you want to flip a coin?
No, because then I'm gonna make you flip the coin like 6 times.
Okay.
And then do best out of 5.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish this live stream in about 2 minutes, and then I can't really decide what I want to do either. I'll tell you what. I'll call the shooting range. If it's busy, then we'll stay. If it's not busy, then we'll go shoot.
Okay.
Okay, bye. 12-year-olds, man. Yeah, because Tuesday is the only day that I like that Giselle does not do jujitsu at night. Because I train at noon on Tuesdays and the other 2 have gymnastics. So Tuesdays is like, anyway. Oh no, she's my easiest, dude. She's my easiest because she listens. Like I'm telling, she's the only one that it matters if she listens now. But the other 2, I knew exactly what my kids were going to be like when they were very young. This one, like if she's dating a retard, I'll be like, Giselle, that dude is a retard. You need to clip him. She'll clip him. The other two will be like, no, he's not, Dad. No, he's not, Dad. I have a great track record of good advice for that kid. Okay, what else? If you don't have to show ID, you can vote many times until poll closes. Yeah, I don't even understand how that works. You know what I mean? Where it's like how seriously, how does that even work? It's like, oh yeah, where it's a sanctuary state. And by the way, all you have to have is someone's name. Like, isn't that okay. Think about how insane this is. Okay. And honestly, I can't believe I'm going to say this. But I think I'm going to say it out loud right now. Melody says, I wonder if the Dems will smear feces on cars like they did when Hillary. Probably, dude, because they're disgusting. But check this out. If you live in California, right, theoretically, you could collect the names of all of the Democrats that you know, right? All the ones that you know. Every single person. Go on Facebook and just be like, okay, so this is the assholes always posting about this person. This is the assholes always posting about this person. Here's the assholes always, and they live in this general area. You could go to early vote and you could be all, hi, Dan Miller. They're like, Dan Miller. You're all, yeah, Dan Miller. Okay. Oh, can you verify your address? Sure. It's blah, 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 blah. And then you go and you vote for them, for your stupid Democrat friends. Okay. And then the dumb Democrat comes in. They're all, hi, Dan Miller. And they're like, you already voted. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You did vote. Well, can I see who I voted for? No, that's not legal. You voted. You got your ballot. But I didn't vote. Yes, you did. You absolutely voted. Well, I don't understand. Like, what the heck's going on? What is keeping anyone from doing that? You know what I mean? And so if I just thought of that right now, which I did, think about what an organized group could do if they had the lists of all of the people who lived in the state who had never voted, and then they just registered them. And then they had all these millions of, illegals, and they're all, here you go. Your name today is Daniel Rodriguez. Here, your name is Stephanie Taylor. Here, your name is Michael Taylor. Okay, I just laid out the simplest way to juke that system ever, including a way that you can troll your dumbass friends, and it's legal. It would be illegal for them to check to verify that you're not doing that. Oh my God, these people are so stupid, man. In California, it's illegal for them to show your ID. So even ask for the ID. So ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, in California, hang on. I just pull shit out of my ass. You understand that what I just said is a fact. That in California, it's illegal for them to check your ID when you vote. So what would you tell me, smart guy? What would be keeping me if I knew your name was sucks a lot of let's say I knew your name was Jesse Shredder for real. Okay. What would be keeping me from walking into a place and being all, if I knew your address, I'm like, yeah, hi, I'm Jesse Shredder to do my, my ballot. And then I went in and voted for whoever I wanted. And there's nothing you could do about it because you're not allowed to show ID. It's not even like you don't have to. They're not allowed to check it. I'm talking about California. Okay. California, you do not show ID. They're not allowed to ask you for it. Okay. Now you tell me, Democrat, what the fuck possible reason could there be to not allow people to verify your identity before you vote? Okay. So there you go, Jesse Shredder. Oh, all right. It's all right, dude. So yeah, not pulled out of my ass. It is literally the law in California. I don't know about Ohio. I just know California for sure. Across the board, super majority like Democrats, they They made it illegal to check, not just, it's not mandatory to check ID. They made it illegal for them to ask you for it. It's illegal. Look at. Okay, here you go. All right. More than 30 states have laws requesting or requiring voters to show some form of ID. Only 30. Wow. 9 of these states have what's considered strict photo ID laws, and another 3 have strict non-photo ID requirements. Okay. Let's just find California. Dude, get the... Okay, are you serious? Okay. In most cases, a California voter is not required to show ID to a polling place worker before casting their ballot. Okay. However, if you are voting for the first time after registering to vote by mail and did not provide your driver's license number, California identification number, or the last 4 digits of your social security number on your registration form, you may be asked to show a form of identification when you go to the polls. In this case, be sure to bring, so this is bullshit because guess what? You definitely do not have to show your ID in California. It's a law. I literally watched when they passed it. Oh my God, fuck you. California does not require voters to present photo identification. Here you go. This is Perkins Coie. This is my old law firm, and also the law firm that was, responsible for cooking up this Russia shit for Hillary Clinton. New California law prohibits localities from imposing their own voter ID requirements. Prohibits local. Yeah, nice, dude. Nice, dude. Because it could result in cumbersome parallel elections. California is one of 14 states that does not require voters to show a form of identification at the polls. It's unbelievable, dude. Unreal. Anyway, all right. I've been removed from any content maker who sides with Trump. I've been removed from any I don't even know what that means, dude. I can't tell if you're saying that you're with us or not. Bulletproof Pet Pro, thank you very much. Jesse, you're my new favorite show. You're like me. I'm just tired of stupid people. If Trump doesn't win, my small business in trouble. Yes. I hope it's too big to rig. P.S. I'm stuck in commie for. Oh man, I feel you. I feel for you, my friend. Bulletproof Pet Products. If that's your business, I just plugged it, dude. Bulletproof Pet Products in Commie Formula. What? Commie Formula. What? California. I feel you, dude. And I hope that that is the case. Too big to rig. I am concerned that it's, it's my concern. As a California, I can confirm it is a complete dumpster fire. We're cooked. Even though I live in a more red area, the Dem policies are killing the state. For sure. We fled, dude. We fled that place. Breaking Milwaukee to recount 30,000. Look it up. Wait. You're right, dude. Wow. Well, that's okay. Milwaukee forced to recount 30 ballots due to a tabulation error. Okay. Milwaukee election officials are recounting approximately 31,000 ballots due to a tabulation error. Several hours after starting to count absentee ballots at 8:45 a.m. Tuesday morning, officials at Milwaukee Central discovered there was an issue with the physical sealing of the tabulation machines. The doors not Motherfucker. All 13 of the machines involved are currently being reset out of an overabundance of caution. When the machines are reset, all 31,000 ballots will be rerun through the machines. Man, I hope that this is exactly what happens every time that something like this happens today, but all right. I am going to rock and roll and get out of here and go shoot guns with my 12-year-old daughter so that she, when she is old enough, can carry one in her purse and belt line and shoot anyone that I can't protect her from in the fucking face. All right. I love you guys. Peace out. You guys are the best. I'll come live again. We'll certainly go live again tomorrow to talk about this. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys.